All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and to our occupant across the globe. Pushing the word of truth and sincerity, I want to say Shalom. That's our Diane now from the Great Millstone Camp of Chicago with a lesson. I'm not really a history buff, but through the Spirit, I have a light understanding, of maps and people, It's really talking about being not ignorant in any matter, small or great, and through the Spirit of the Lord, but also through the tutelage of our elders and apostles, and they're going to different things, and which encourages us to go into the same matters, man. And I was watching the apostles and the elders a while ago, and they were talking about how Columbus and all his cohorts came to America as explorers. All right, but really that's not true. All right, and I'm going to go into a couple of words here, and to prove that Esau, Edom knew exactly what he was doing. The Spaniards knew exactly what they were doing in coming to America. All right, this is online etymology dictionary, and I look up the word conquerors. Right. So I typed it in, and it came up with the word conquistador. All right, conquistador is a noun, which literally means a conqueror, especially one of the 16th century Spanish conquerors of Mexico and Peru. This can be a little misleading because it allows the reader to think that it was only these two places, Mexico and Peru. But we know, all right, through history and through research, that Mexico is southern part of the United States, but the northern part of the Southern Americas, right? And Peru is actually South America. Then you have Central America, right? All right, so we know that the South America, going from Mexico on down, that the majority of them speak Spanish. Okay? All right, so these conquerors conquered from Mexico to Peru, really from Mexico to all of South America. All right, now conquistador means a conqueror, especially one of the 16th century Spanish conquerors of Mexico. All right, now let's click on the word conquistador. Okay, so now I want to act up. This is doing great just a minute ago. All right, conquistador, a noun, a conqueror, especially one of the 16th century Spanish conquerors of Mexico and Peru. It says, from the Spanish conquistador, literally conqueror, noun of action, from conquistar, to conquer, okay? From vulgar Latin, conquistare, from Latin conquistus, past participle of conquerere, which means to seek for. So the scriptures talk about how Esau hunted our steps, all right, how they took crafty counsel so the name of Israel would no longer be mentioned. Okay, all right. So it means to conquer, to conquest, and to seek for. Now let's look up the word conquer. Right, conquer. It's a verb. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. It says to achieve a task. From Old French conquere, conquer, defeat, vanquish. From the vulgar Latin conquere, to search out or to search for, procure by effort, win. Okay? From a simulated form of Latin com, here probably an intensive prefix, secom, conquere, to seek gain. Okay, so Esau did not come over here to look at the mountains and to drink out of the waters, man. All right, they came to conquer, to win, to seek gain. All right, that's what Esau's main agenda is: to conquer lands and to seek gain, man. All right. So whole idea of them being harmless explorers who just happened to discover the Native Americans. All right, and that's a damn lie. Okay, and we're gonna prove that. Now it says to seek gain, right? And we're gonna look up the word "com" first, because all right, the word "com," where the word "conquistadors" goes back to, which means a word forming element, usually meaning with, together. From Latin, "come," archaic form of classical Latin "come," together. All right, it means together, right? From the word from pi, "come," besides, near, by, with. All right, and if you look in the history of the South America, Mexico, all right, the French also played a part in this. All right, so let's go back. Let's go to the word "query," right? It means to question. All right. Now I typed in the word explorers. And Lord, what is edifying is going to all come together, Lord willing, through the Spirit. All right, explorer was Salakia. Explorer is a noun, right? Explorers. Let's see what that says. Where is it at? All right. I had it earlier. Here we go. Explore, okay? It means to investigate, examine. All right? So they did go into investigate. All right? They went to the Americas to investigate because they knew that the children of Israel were over here. All right? And you can read that, I believe, Second Esdras, okay? Or in Esdras. All right? Where the 10 tribes were fleeing, okay? It says to investigate, to examine. And it did examine. All right, we're going to prove that. We're going to prove that also. That to investigate, examine, a back formation from exploration, or else from Middle French explorer, from Latin explore, explorate, investigate, search out, examine, explore. Said to be originally a hunter's term, meaning to set up a loud cry. Right. So it was a hunter's term. All right. So, he was Esau. Let's get that real quick. Just to prove that. Genesis 25 and 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. And Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. All right, so we know that when they came to explore, the Americas was a big field to them. It was wide open, beautiful, all right? All right, so we're back into the definition of explorer, which means to investigate, examine, back formation from exploration, okay? And it said to investigate, search out, to examine. So they came to search out. They searched out and they conquered, okay? All right, they achieved their task, which is what? Which is to take lands and to fulfill prophecy. To investigate, search out, to examine, explore, said to be originally a hunter's term, meaning set up a loud cry, from X, which means out, plore, to weep and cry. All right. It says, go down a little bit. It says that the verb explore originally meant to scout the hunting area for game by means of shouting, to be not unlikely, to be not unlikely. Second element also is explained to make the flow, from plurate to flow, meaning to go to a country or place in quest of discoveries. Okay? What are the discoveries? The children of Israel, the fruit of the land. Okay? Because we know before the pillaging and the invasion of Esau, Edom, the Spaniards and the French, all right, the Edomites, the Caucasians, the so-called white man, which is the red man, came to America. It was beautiful. Rivers you could drink out of, clear skies, the smell of fruit in abundance, the buffaloes in abundance, the antelope and the deers in abundance. Okay? All right, so that's what, so this is the direct opposite of what Columbus said he came here to do. De Gaulle and De Soto, Vespucci. Okay? When you read, here in Chicago, it was discovered by De Sabo, right? There's no record of De Sabo. We have a museum called the De Sabo Museum. All right? There's no record of him going around conquering, going around investigating in the sense of people to take their land from them. All right? So when you get into these words that Esau uses to make it seem like he was not guilty, or that he came to be a peaceful visitor here in the Americas, is totally false, man. We get to the scriptures. This is Matthew. Matthew 11. I'm going to start at 12. In Matthew 11 and 12, and from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and the violent take it by force. All right? Where's the kingdom of heaven? It lies within us. Okay? All right? So we are people before we're a place. All right? So, hey, and Esau took the land from Gad, Reuben, Issachar. He took it by force, by sword, man. All right, that's what I word conquistador, conqueror. All right, to achieve a task. Their task was to destroy the people of Israel and to take their land and to put us in captivity. All right, Micah. It says, Micah 2 and 1, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Right? Hey, they did devise iniquity, man. They searched out, they investigated, and they conquered. Okay? And they cover fields and take them by violence, and houses, and take them away, so they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. And that's what he's done, man. Okay? Starting with the Native Americans, the Northern Kingdom. Then he worked his way to Benjamin, Judah, and Levi, man. The Southern Kingdom. All right? Look at this real quick. Our most famous one. Psalms 83, and I'm gonna start at 3. They have taken crafty counsel against our people and consulted against our hidden ones. All right, and literally the hidden one is here. Hey, with the Native Americans, Latinos, in the Northern Kingdom, man. Why could they? They went to escape. Let me see if I can find it. Bob Bouchard. They went to escape. They went to escape to the Americas. Um, Hold on, I know how to do it. Salakia. Let's read this first. It said they have come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel shall no more be in remembrance. For they have consulted together, and one of the words when you look at the words of a conquistador, right? You go back to the prefix, which is C-O-N, which go back to the word com, C-O-M, which means with together. Okay? Which means together. So these Edomites, these Spaniards, they had help. So they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Okay? Let's go into that hidden ones, right? Because not only did we not know who we were, but we literally went away to a place to where we thought nobody could come get us, right? And we're going to prove that. It says second address 13 and 40. Second address 13 and 40. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king, who Shalmaneser, the king of Assyria, led away captive, and he carried them over the waters, and so they came they into another land. But they took counsel, but they took this counsel among themselves. Who themselves? The ones that were captives, right? The Israelites. The 10 tribes. But they took this counsel among themselves that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt. All right? And we're going to skip down. It says that they might keep their statutes which they never kept in their land. All right? And I'm going to start, and I'm going to go down to 45. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely a year and a half. The same region is called Arsareth, all right, which was America. Okay? All right? So the children of Israel, the 10 tribes were in America. Okay? And these Spaniards and Esau, they sought them out, man. All right? They knew we were here. All right? We read our song, we read our Micah. Here's Psalm 49. Psalm 49 and 11. It says, the inward thought, this is Psalm 49:11. The inward thought is that the houses shall continue forever, and the dwelling places to all generations. They call the lands after their own names, man. Okay? All right? And you can see that all across South America, man. All right? All across the Americas. All right? And let's go to Wisdom of Solomon. I'm going to close it on this. Wisdom of Solomon. This is all prophecy, all right? It's all this is. All prophecy set up by the Lord. Okay, now I don't want to work. Esau, boy, it's 2:11. Let me see. It says, I'm gonna get to the point. We were Solomon 2:10. It says, let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the aged. All right, we know that Esau came here to America, and the poor righteous man are the Israelites. All right? Okay? So let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. All right? And that's what that's what their thoughts was when they came in. Because they said one of the words was to search out and to investigate. They investigated, and seen our ways were diverse from theirs. Okay? They saw that we were a peaceful people. Now, don't get me wrong, we had fights amongst ourselves. Okay? All right? But we weren't going around destroying the land. Right? We wasn't going around using dynamite to blow up mountains and make railroads. Okay, we weren't going around with infectious diseases and spreading them to the native and spreading them around. All right. So let our strength be the law of justice for that which is feeble and found to be nothing worth. And they thought they were feeble, man, because they came over here with their guns, their European technology. All right. You know, their ill dealings. Let me get that real quick. I'm gonna close it on that. Um, I'll put it like this. So Rock 10 and 8, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And hey, that's what them conquistadors did, man. All right, they broke all the laws with the Native Americans. All right, they robbed, killed, and murdered, took the land, took the gold, took the fruit. All right, just like Micah 2:2 said, man. So with that, I want to say, call Allah, Yahweh Shemel Shai, double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Hope this lesson was edifying. Until next time, Shalom.